And welcome back to Let's Play Darklands with me, PolarDash. Last time on Darklands, um, we began our journey back toward Frankfurt and Main to claim our reward for taking out Erbil Palestine, that guy I spent many hours not fighting. Um, on the way, we stopped at the city of Worms because the sign says their cities are full of excellent craftsmen. And Toby had the brilliant idea of hiring a tutor there to increase his artifice skill for the upcoming thingy that we have to do. Uh, to Toby's delight, the tutor was a female, but we don't really need to get into the details of what happened. What happened there? In other news, Axiana gained a super fly awesome halberd that she is wielding to great effect, as we saw when she fought those cutthroat thieves during the night and took their bodies and did all sorts of. Okay, I'll stop there before I slip and say something completely out of line. All right, so now we're in the city of Mainz. We don't have much far to go to Frankfurt. Time is it? 2. So I could go back outside and fight a couple guys, but I don't feel like it. I'd rather get a good meal and 8 hours of sleep. Yeah. And like that's in real life too. I mean, 2 a.m. Nah. I could be productive doing stuff with my time, but I'm just gonna sit in front of my computer and play games. Um. All right. Main Street. Now, it's only been, I don't know, a third of a day since I played last, but I completely forgot what I did in the city. Have I? No, I think all we did was hop in, fight some bad guys, and then park ourselves at the end, right? So we didn't really make use of the services here in Mainz. So I guess we should do that before we head out. So first thing first, we will let Ping stretch his intellectual muscle at the astrologist lane, where he will be competing with Albert Nuber in, I don't know, astrology, astrologist, eloquence, H.R.E. And he succeeded. After some careful consideration, Albert Nuber makes his offer. I will give Ping a copy of H.R.E's True Sight, a most illustrious formula in exchange for one of yours. Cool. Just want to check if I already had something like that. For the life of me, I can't remember. Man, why isn't this in alphabetical order? Would I get True Sight? True Sight? Alright. We got a True Sight potion. Mystical number 105. We have the reagents. Just a matter of if Ping can brew it. We need to get Ping's alchemy skill back, or alchemy skill up to leave. I was gonna say I might buy a potion or a formula, but I don't think I have the cash, right? No. I don't even have a single florin. I should fix that. Now let's go to the Tinker Square and visit the wagons and shops. 27 quality, okay. But that's not what I'm here for. Oh, I made a mistake. Did that work? I don't have to leave the store, do I? I don't. Okay. I'm looking at the prices. The prices, you get a discount for having a charismatic leader. All right. I wanted to just sell some of the loot we gained here. Okay. There we go. Now we're up a florin. That makes me happy. We'll leave. Arms making guilds. I'm just gonna window shop. 27 quality, eh? Yeah, now that Axiana is with a two-handed weapon setup, I really do need to think about getting her plate mail, which they do have on sale. If I decided to take my banknote and convert it back into gold, I might be able to buy it, but not yet. It's not too much of a priority. She can still handle herself with her immense amount of hit points, but it is something that I do want to do. Okay. Alright. We're done. Now I think... Oh, wow, we spent the entire day already? Really? I wanted to go to the churches. Well, in that case, what else is there left to do? Whatever, I don't feel like fighting guys. Time? 7 p.m. 2 groschen, 4 fat eggs. Chow down on sausages. Watch some TV. Alright. Yeah, what sucks about heading to the monastery to study so early in the morning is that you spend the entire day in there. So, I guess we'll just go to the... Yeah, you know what? We'll pray by attending Mass because, hey, where the heck not? Okay, so we were really moved that we were able to spend time in a good way. So we'll go back to the churches. And now we will hit the... well... Okay, I'm pausing because, one, this place is hard to pronounce. And, two, I just noticed that the cathedral here is named. Don't mind the fact that the thing that got my attention really was the SS. But I thought I was under the impression that the cathedrals in this game were all called doms. Which I thought was dumb. Dom. So funny. That's cool. This cathedral here is called the SS Martin und Stephen. Great cathedral. I'm sure it is. Because it's named. But we won't be going to the cathedral. We'll be going to the harder to pronounce House. The monks study how to pronounce this place's name. Can we use your library? Yes, it'll cost you 2 groschen. Okay, we got a Saint Hildegard, a Saint Raymond, Rock again, and Alexis. Alexis sounds expensive. Raymond Low or Hildegard? Rock? I was so excited to find Saint Rock the first time I got him, but now I see him everywhere, which is sort of, I don't want to say disappointing, but it's like, man, what did I get excited for? Anyway, so it's between these two. Alexis, Hildegard. Go. Alright, so Inferno, tell us about Saint Hildegard. I'm not even sure if it's male or female. Female. I was about to say male for some reason. A great nun who founded convents and was famous for her visions, earning her the nickname Sibyl of the Rhine. I don't even know what Sibyl is. I'm sure it's a great nickname. Saint Hildegard may provide useful visions, especially if near the Rhine River. She also improves perception by a very great amount and sometimes your local reputation. Okay, she sounds very interesting. Visions, if we're near the Rhine River, we're near the Rhine River now. Well, she increases your perception by a good amount, and we can cast her, which is also super sweet. Increasing local reputation sometimes, that's also super sweet. So yeah, she's a pretty good saint overall. I'm really curious about the visions. I think it's like an event-based thing. You can't just like pray for her and she just provides you all kinds of wacky visions. I think it's event-based. But it sounds very generic and useful, so... Alright, cool. Now, I think it's time to leave. In the dead of night. A main gate leading out of Mainz. And we need to head east, I think, from here, right? Last time, look at... Yep, here. That's where we need to go. Then we need to decide if we want to, which way we want to go, but yeah, we'll get to that when we hit Frankfurt. Simply walk out of the city. Okay. Cool, they start us off across the Rhine River. That's nice of the game, because it doesn't do that very often. It, like, puts us in the middle of a swamp or something. Or, like, caught between the city and some other terrain, so we had to keep walking back into the city again. Yeah, thank you, game. Here we go. Before you lies the walled city of Frankfurt, an imperial free city on the Main River, near the Rhine. It's a free city. The Rat of the Reichsstadt has selected the Schultheiss to direct day-to-day affairs. I'm pretty sure that was like an overpronunciation of trying to sound German. You suspect that you will be respected here. So we are going to... Time is it? The bells are loud. They ring the bells really loudly at 9 p.m. We'll go doing night watch. We have come to claim our reward for taking Erbel's head. We demand entrance into your city. The night watchman shines his lanterns upon you. Holy sacraments, he explains. I'll be down to open the postern doors directly. What is a postern door? The moment you're ushered into the city by a worshipful gateman. That's right. I probably should ask that question like 10 hours ago. What is a postern? Alright, so it's nighttime, so I guess we can just rest until day. Man, so far we spent 10 minutes doing a whole bunch of sleeping and relaxing. Cool. Alright. I actually went back to my thing of videos to see who gave me this quest because I forgot, and it happens to be the Fugger, so we're gonna go there and claim a reward. We get to the Fugger by going to the Central Market. There we go. In the office of the Fugger, the greatest banking house in Germany, you discuss your business with a senior clerk and kind of be like, do you guys owe us a reward? Remember that? Eventually you were escorted into the master banker's office. Yes, there is indisputable proof that you have fulfilled your commission. Therefore, I am honor-bound to pay this reward. Better believe you're honor-bound. The small chest appears in 10 florins and carefully counted out. Frankly, he remarks, parting with this wealth grieves me. However, without your bravery, we'd be even worse off. Then he smiles. I will inform all our branches of your trustworthiness. Other offices might be interested in your services. It's kind of funny how the game makes it sound like they seriously don't want to pay up. Because they're bankers after all. It's like, man, why couldn't you kind of die while leaving a sword in Erbel's chest? That way we wouldn't have to pay anybody. With an enigmatic smile, Engelbert Waffle says, now that Erbel of Heilstein is destroyed, our projects will continue much more smoothly. We finally remember those who advance our plans. Yeah, remember our faces. Then Mr. Waffle sits back and continues. But perhaps the most important issue is that eliminating such evils brings the light of purity and the sweet scent of reason to this land, making life better for all. That is so much horseshit. That is as much horseshit as the crap that Toby spills out whenever we save the merchant caravan out in the countryside. It's like, okay, yeah, anyway. Before the Italian can launch into a long discourse of philosophy, you politely and quickly take your leave. Oh, so the figures are run by Italians. That's interesting. Okay. So now we have 20 florins. That's sweetness. Yeah, maybe I will convert. Wait. All right. We'll come back. So we are now respected. Oh, we're still respected. I don't know. I was maybe hoping for a boost once we collect a reward, but I guess not. Okay. Let's go back to the main street and make use of the services here in Frankfurt before I have to go and make my decision on what to do next. So where am I going? Side alleys. Right here. Oh, Peng's been leader the whole time. Well, okay. Astrologist Lane, where the signs have alchemical symbols, and Peng easily spots the best alchemist in Frankfurt, Heinrich of Rot. Inside you are very polite, as alchemists are dicks. So, say, do you want to trade alchemical knowledge and formulae? After some careful consideration, Rot makes his offer. I will give Peng a copy of Al-Razi's Flea Dust, a most illustrious formula in exchange for one of yours. And I guess we have to agree. Flea Dust, eh? That sounds like easy to brewness. Nope, 114. That's pretty high. Flea Dust is pretty neat. It cripples enemies out in the field or, during combat because it makes them itchy. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna let Toby step in here and let him use his charisma to talk this guy into selling us. Yeah, formulae. Kind of worked. Gerard of Seas Eater Water. Oh, 6 florins. Jesus. Do I want Eater Water that much? I mean, Pink can't even brew Flea Dust. Is it even worth getting Eater Water? Do I have Eater Water? Like a kind of Eater Water? I thought I did. Oh, I do. Oh, I already have Gerard of Seas. And I bet you the game would have told me if I hovered my mouse over it. And... oh, this right here. Alright. Right. No, I don't. Whatever. We're leaving. We politely thank him and take your leave, and we look confused. Oh, right. And Frodo still needed pants. I should have spent the night going into the Clothesmaker Street. Oh, well. I mean, he still has his, plate armor covering up his private, so it's not like he's walking around with something dangling in between his legs. So, if that's what you guys are imagining, I'm sorry to disappoint you. He still has his plate armor in between his privates and fresh air. We're leaving. Okay, so I didn't spend a single Pfennig on anything. I thought I might be purchasing a potion or two, or a formula or two, but I'm not. So we're just gonna go to the banking offices again. And we're gonna ask for another slip of paper. Okay, just make sure you don't go to the Medici, they say. They'll charge you more. We'll deposit the 10. There we go. Okay, now let's see if I have enough time to go to the churches and go to the cloister where the monks study church law and administration. See, the Dom. That's what I'm talking about. Can we use the library? Yes. It will cost you a silver piece. Fine by me. We got Saint Isidore, Moses Black, Godfrey, and John Clement. Godfrey. God Black. What was it? Black? Moses Black. Godfrey. Something I forgot already. John. Isidore. We'll go with Godfrey because I want more G's. Yeah. Alright, so we spend most of the day studying. Inferno, what did you learn today? Raised in an abbey, his strict discipline and insistence on clerical celibacy was very controversial. He provides a good increase to artifice, a large increase to speak common, heals a modest amount of endurance, and may sense evil in monks and clerics. If invoked before combat, he prevents the enemy from attacking. Whoa! You're a powerhouse of awesome. Like the sense evil monks and clerics, that's cool. This is super awesome. No celibacy and things too. But we can't invoke him. Not surprised. Alright. Cool story. Thank you. Now let's go to the wharves and docks and look around to see what boats are sailing. Boat that goes back to Mainz. Alright, so while we're looking out into the river here, I need to figure out which way we want to go. But I think I already came up with a decision. Initially, let's open up the map. We need to head to here, right? No, here. Kufstein. And we can head to Kufstein by either going east and then south, and on the way stopping at Nuremberg, a large-sized city known for their armorers, I think, or like steelsmiths or whatever, however you want to call them, blacksmith or whatever. And I know this because it's just one of the cities I remember. Nuremberg, it's an awesome city. You go there to buy your plate mail, and if I want to roleplay it, I could just say, Toby told me so. Toby told the party so. We should go to Nuremberg. They sell awesome stuff. I know that from my merchant days or something. Okay, so we can go that way and spend our hard-earned florins in Nuremberg, or we can head back down south toward Zurich, which will take us to Switzerland territory. We might want to go this way because I think there's some quests along the way. There's a quest between Zurich and the city Basel that I just floated my mouse over. I think. Not exactly sure. Just skimming through the log, I can't spot it out. But yeah, just take my word for it. And then I think there was another something between Strassburg and Ulm, which is here's Strassburg. Remember Strassburg, and Ulm is like yeah, the instructions are pretty vague. It's between Ulm and Strassburg, so essentially between the Rhine and the Danube. Great instructions. And then from here we can head east to Kufstein, and I think that's the way I want to go. I think I am going to go back down the way I came, and this way I can stop at Worms again to give Toby more time with the with his favorite instructor in Artifice. Yeah. And I sort of did want to go to Nuremberg to showcase it and how awesome all the stuff that's on sale there are, but we'll get to that maybe on our way back from Kufstein. But I think that's been my excuse or reason for everything that I'm not doing. It's like, we'll do it after Kufstein, and I'm sure I won't. Okay, so I suppose that's the plan. Now I could take a boat to Mainz, but that'll take us 3 days when I could just walk there in a day. So thanks for the cash, Frankfurt. We'll miss you. Alright, so back we go. Fun! And, I don't know, can we take, like, the long way or something, maybe, to hit places I haven't gone to? Let's see. I do want to go to Worms, though. We can just skip Mainz, seriously. Yeah, we'll just walk, whatever. No point wasting time staring at a map. Go. We might even... No. Hey, I was, looking through the instruction manual again to figure out why I remembered the halberd being the ultimate you sell some strange assortment of things. Polearm weapon. And it's because it has very high penetration. It has the penetrations of a mace. Penetration 4. It can penetrate chainmail, sort of. It meets chainmail. And the fact that it deals a lot of damage. And it swings slow but fast for the amount of damage it does. And also, it only requires 31 strength to wield. Which means that Axiana gets a +3 bonus to damage because, was it, for every 5 over the requirement, the strength requirement of the weapon, you get a +1 extra point of damage. So she gets a +3. An additional 1 because just for being over the requirement or something. Anyway, I'm starting to get technical and it's not necessary. Do you want to travel to Worms with us? It's like right down the street. Nah, don't want to. Okay. So we'll just go our separate ways. And we'll waste our time watching you. For... I don't know why. Okay. So here... Hey, we're back. Use your charm, Toby. Awesome. Way to charm him. I guess we'll be going back into the inn. And, do what we do best. Sausages and TV. Okay. And, Toby urges everyone along to the Tinker Square. Knocks on this window thing. And the Master Artisan receives us, saying, "Ah, worthy friends, you wish to see our tutor again. It'll be 8 groschen and 7 pfennigs per day." And, we thank them for their generous offer and take our leave. Okay. So, did the astrologers here forget about us? They have. Alright, so we're back with Albert of Zollern. You want to trade? After some thought, he agrees to trade Ping Jabir's Iron Arm. Cool. Iron Arm is the one that increases strength. It's very useful. Alright, cool. That was a fair trade. Do you want to sell us alchemy knowledge? No, I don't. Leave. Alright, why am I here? I don't know. I like clicking. Oh. I'm gonna need to withdraw cash. Well, let's see how much I can... Let's see how many days I can study with the 311 pfennigs I have. So we'll just do that. I don't think I fought a single thing this session, but... Yeah, we'll probably start having more sessions like that from here on out. Because now it sort of will get slow. As I try to make sure that I have the things necessary to take on what I'm about to take on. Alright. Oh, this place costs 2 groschen to stay in. That's pretty expensive. Alright. Yay! Alright, yeah, concentrating on your studying. Oh god. 13 groschen left. No. 8 groschen left. Come on, Toby! Yay! Now we are broke. Guess we'll be going into the market. Uh-oh. Your eye is caught by a sleek-skulled little man with 3 walnut house shells and a dried pea. Come, play the game, he cajoles. Only a groschen. I don't think I have a groschen, buddy. Oh, I have 4 groschen. And he does the switcheroos, and we play his little game. Well, we could earn money this way. It's like, let's play. All right, Toby, your lady, your woman back in the inn, is at stake here. pay him and play. Smiling with pleasure, the fellow takes your groschen. Then he puts the pea under the middle shell and switches them around very quickly. You aren't quite sure, but it looks like to you that the pea is under the right-hand shell. Which shell should you pick? Toby, go with your instincts here. Curses! The pea was under the middle shell all the time. Oh, too bad, says the little man, insincerely. Let's try again. Maybe this time you'll win. Just one groschen. Let's. I mean, what the fuck? I only have, 3 groschen left. Alright, so he switches it around, and Toby thinks it's under the right-hand shell again. But Inferno thinks that it's in the center. God is guiding him. Curses! God is wrong! Again? 1 groschen. Alright. And Toby now thinks it's on the middle shell, too. Which shell should you pick? Ping thinks that it's under the left-hand shell. Through science and reasoning and deduction. Curses! Science proves to be wrong today. Alright, last groschen. The P is still under the middle shell. You guys all think it's under the middle shell. Well, Axiana thinks it's under the right-hand shell. Ah! Alright. Axiana tires of this game. She's upset that she didn't win her groschens today. So, we're gonna walk away. Okay, now that I am completely broke, I hope I can pay the Fuggers their fee for taking out a banknote, or redeeming a banknote. Let's find out. Redeem your letter of credit for 30 florins. You will receive real coins, minus the bank service charge. Okay, so they take it after giving us the... Okay, at least they're kind enough. Time passes as you watch the clerk examine your note. Finally, he shows it to another clerk, who spends even more time checking the writing. Wow. It's passed to another, who holds it up to a light. Next, the original clerk disappears into a back room. More time passes. Then he returns, carrying a weighty purse. He sits down and counts out from the purse the full amount, 30 florins. Then he deducts 15 groschen from the... Holy crap! This is the service charge, he explains. Thank you for your patronage. What? Man, why did I forget that they actually tell you the service charge, I guess? I guess I was too blingy when I used to play back then. That it didn't matter to me. But 15 groschen is a lot of groschen. That's like 3/4 of a florin. Alright, so I guess we should be careful how we withdraw our money. Okay. Let's just go back into the inn. And, next time, I guess, we'll continue to let Toby educate himself in artifice. And, maybe eventually we'll head back more south towards Switzerland to complete some quests that are over there that I will know by the next episode. So, yeah, see you then.